dresser. So if the devil wear Prada, Adam, Eve wear nada, I'm in between but way more fresher. But way less effort. Cause when you try hard, that's when you die hard. Your homies looking like, why God? When they reminisce over you, my God. La, 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 la. Wait till I get my money right. La, 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 la. Then you can't tell me nothing, right? Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. La, 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 la. Wait till I get my money right. La, 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 la. Then you can't tell me nothing, right?
No, I'm serious, nigga. I got money.
Okay. All right. Sorry. New streamer here. I'm a struggler. Okay. We're back. We're back. Let me turn down the music. Okay. Okay. We're back. Sorry. Hey, I'm a rookie. All right. Now everyone can hear me. Look, I was saying I just submitted this parlay right here. Okay. Professional golf player / streamer. Yeah. Emphasis on the golf part. I just submitted this. Discord got OG at 29 fantasy and Aaron Wiggins at 22.5 fantasy, okay? I still really like Aaron Wiggins at 23.5 fantasy. OG bump it's fine, but it's whatever. You know, there's probably a better play now that it's bumped. But the Aaron Wiggins play is by far my favorite play on the entire board. No Chet tonight, no Isaiah Joe, so Aaron Wiggins should start. AJ Mitchell could start. Either way, both of them should play over 25 minutes. I really like Aaron Wiggins. We're going to go look at his... PG Zeke. What's up, Snatch? What's up, Ethan? Madman, Losing Street. Everyone else tell me I was muted. All right. We're good now, right? Everyone can hear me? Make sure... Let me know if y'all can hear me. I want to make sure. Jackson, what's up, my guy? So, you good? Okay. Look, we're going to go look at Aaron Wiggins, his PT without Chet, okay? How much he played. He averages almost 1 fantasy a minute without Chet last season. Who else is out tonight? There's no Isaiah Joe. There's no Kenrich Williams. J-Dub is also out. So let's take off Chet and J-Dub. That's the wrong... I just clicked the wrong Jalen tonight. Yeah, okay. So the good Jalen is out. I need to put the good Jalen out. What side am I on? I'll explain it in a second. So the good Jalen is out. I don't know which one they call it J-Dub, bro. The good Jalen Williams is out and Chet's out, right? So Aaron Wiggins, with both of them off the court, averages 1.02 fantasy per minute. I think he's going to play 27 to 29 minutes, okay? I think he starts tonight. So we're going to say like 27 and a half minutes times 1.02 fantasy. That's 28.05. Let me see if that'll load. It might not load. This camera like only focuses on my face, okay? Look, that's why this Aaron Wiggins play is my favorite play on the entire slate. So I would lock in the parlay above my head. Like I said, Discord got OG at 29 fantasy and Aaron Wiggins at 22.5 fantasy. I still am fine with Aaron Wiggins there. The Alonzo Bennett prop we played didn't bump. I would 100% pair Aaron Wiggins with the taco, whatever the taco is. I don't really play tacos that much, or like post as much as I should. I don't even know what the taco is right now. I guess there's not a taco up right now. I thought it was Giannis, but I guess Giannis, because usually they put the taco at the top of the screen, unless I'm bugging. But I would 100% play it. NHL. Okay, of course, it's some whack ass. I would 100% play this right here. Actually, I'm going to post this on my Twitter right now. Aaron Wiggins is 23 now. I mean, hopefully that bump doesn't fuck us from the 22.5 I did post in the Discord. But regardless, that's my... Dude, I cannot stand when it does this whack shit. Where, like, it does that. Hockey saves a new taco. Appreciate it, guys. Zeke, what is my hat coming in? Okay, I just got an email back. If you are... So the hoodies, right? This is the hoodie. This is the black one. The hoodies ship out tomorrow. If I bought you one because you were a lifetime sub on my Discord. And the hat should ship out for everyone by Friday, I think they said. It was either Friday or Sunday. I waited like 2 weeks collecting everyone's hoodies. That's why it took so long. Because, like, for example, the day that you sent me your hoodie size was not the day that I ordered it. I collected like 25 people's and was waiting to send them like one mass order. I gotta take this picture on my phone, bro. The PC's so bad. Look, let me pull this back up, okay? Wiggins. Can't wait for my hat to come in. Yeah, so this is not the hat that... This was a sample hat I got. I'll show you guys the rear hat. Let me find this Aaron Wiggins prop. This dude is... What's his PRA line? He's 18 and a half. He's 20 and a half PRA then? Because he's 16 and a half... 20 and a half PRA and he's 23... He was 22 fantasy? Come on, bro. And he's a goblin for a steal. That play was very, very good. I'm gonna post this on the screen real quick. And then I'm gonna get my tweet ready. These two are my favorite plays on the board. I also played OG and Anunoby. I guess I'll show that, but I got OG at 29. Yeah, this hoodie is so fucking clean. I like the green one better, but I wore the green one like 2 days ago, so I'm rocking the black. But let me show you guys the hat real quick. This is the other hat. This is like a sample that I got, and I asked the Discord, and everyone liked this style more. Maybe I'll give some of these away for something. Cause I ordered 12 in a sample because that's the only one I could do, and I still have 10. Cause I've worn 2 now. You want a hoodie? Order one, Dre. Everyone that bought my lifetime sub got a free hoodie. You love that one I got on? Appreciate that, bro. Looks like Imperial style golf hat. Yes, sir. I don't know what that means. Me, Billy. I'm gonna get this tweet going, and then we're gonna cook up some more, okay? But if you're just now tuning in, that right there, those are the 3 plays I've submitted so far. They are in order, favorite to least favorite, okay? You're on Lifetime Limited by the version you have to. If you're Lifetime, I either messaged you or you purchased after I DM'd everyone, which means you're gonna have to be in the next round whenever I do it again. Because I tried to get them to do a code, which maybe I should like really like talk to them about it, because we were just like kind of, hey. Make sure, hey, I know y'all are in the stream. Make sure you like this tweet when I drop it. I'm going to do $100 giveaway if we cash to anyone that likes it that's a follower. And then, yeah, it helps. If anytime you guys like my content, retweet it, comment. It helps push my content to more people. We can help more people actually win sports betting. A lot of people kind of get trapped into the guys that are posting 2.5K goblins that are like massive losers. Can someone confirm that J-Dub is The good Jalen Williams. Turn on hype on YouTube helps too. I don't know what that means. J-Dub is the good one. That's what I thought. Okay. All right, I'm tweeting this now. Make sure you guys like and retweet, comment. I'll do a giveaway if we cash. Appreciate the love. Now, let's talk about what I just did on the screen to try to help you guys become a better, okay? Look, you need to find... I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. In order to be a profitable sports bettor, you cannot look at very public general data and think that you can beat books long term, okay? We talked about this last stream, and I know Travis Kelce went over it. I know there's going to be some retards below that are like, yo, Zeke, I know you said that shit about Travis Kelce and he went for 99 yards and a tud. Dude, shut the hell up, okay? You cannot say 3 tight ends in the past 5 weeks have scored a touchdown. Travis Kelce is going to score a touchdown. That's all public knowledge. Sportsbooks know that. You can't say the Commanders play 4-3 defense. That allows tight ends to go crazy. Travis Kelce's a free over. Like, that's not how it works, right? We talked about it last night. We're going to talk about it again. We'll probably talk about it every stream. This line right here, okay? So let's just look at, like, OG Anunoby points, okay? This line right here, I actually could probably find a better example. Let's go watch. Popular tab, first play is always going to be some shit with some last 5 all green. Okay, last 3 all green. You could say, okay, Zach LaVine, I think these, yeah, Zach LaVine scored 30-plus in every single game this year. He's a free over. First of all, Sportsbook know all of that, okay? Second of all, the entire market is agreeing that Zach LaVine should be 21.5 points. That's FanDuel, DraftKings, Vegas, Sharps, because if a Sharp saw this Zach LaVine line and said, I think that's a bad line, he would hammer it, and the line would go to 23.5, 24, 27.5, right? That's how it works. So if the entire market 3 hours before Zach LaVine's game is saying it's 21.5, you're not going to beat them by like just saying, oh, he's got a good matchup. You know, they're playing OKC. OKC plays drop coverage, all that crap, right? That's not how it works. What I like to do, which this is a perfect example with this play right here, is something like an Aaron Wiggins fantasy prop is maybe up on one entire book. I know it's not on Better. I don't know if it's on Underdog. Let's look real quick before I continue. And I see someone said something stupid. I'll respond to that statement in a second. Stay tuned, Texas Love, because I'm about to fry your ass too. Okay. What's it called? Aaron Wiggins. Let's see if he has a fantasy prop. He might not. He doesn't, okay? So when we were just talking about the Zach LaVine prop, that is on FanDuel, DraftKings, Bookmaker, BetOnline, Circa, Pinnacle. Every single book in the world has Zach LaVine points. Every single book in the world is saying 21.5 is the right line. There is one book in the entire world that is listing Aaron Wiggins 23.5 fantasy. Now, I'm sure Parlay Play has it because they copy Prize Picks. Don't tell anyone. But they literally just pull Prize Picks board, etc., right? So instead of me trying to beat the traders at FanDuel, the traders at DraftKings, the traders at Pinnacle, like all these books that you're saying, it is me versus the trader at Prize Picks. He listed Aaron Wiggins at 22.5 fantasy. I personally think that he's going to start. Public knowledge probably thinks he's going to start as well. Like I said, AJ Mitchell could start, but he's going to play 25-plus minutes, okay? That's a fact. He is going to play 25-plus minutes. And I just went on here, looked at NBA Fantasy. What does he do when Chet and Jalen Williams are off the court? Last season, in 850 minutes without them two on the court, he averaged over 1 fantasy per minute. So if he's going to play, you know, the 27 and a half, 28 minutes that I'm projecting with him becoming a starter. If he's averaging over 1 fantasy a minute, he should be 27 and a half, 28. He was 22 and a half when I first played this. That means that they think he's only playing 22 and a half minutes, or they're not accounting enough for no Chet and no J-Dub in his expanded role, right? So that's why I think that's a good play. Now, Texas Love, another clown that is the reason why Sportsbooks are profitable, commented, said that same thing about Aaron Anderson, LSU going under, and he went over. I'll tell you why I took the Aaron Anderson prop, and we can actually see if it ended up being a good play or not. I can admit sometimes that while I have good intentions, a play becomes bad. So let's go look at Aaron Anderson, because I am actually curious this now that it's public. They don't have live snap counts when I play. So, I'm going to have to go a different way. Hold up. The reason why I played it was because he had been losing snaps every single week to Barian Brown, Nick Anderson, and some other guy. I can't even remember his name. Like, he started off playing like 50 snaps a game, and every single game he was playing less and less snaps. It's the same reason why I took Isaiah Horton, by the way, who soared under, was because I thought that he was going to be maybe the fourth or fifth guy in targets on the team against Texas A&M and Garrett Nussmeier, and he was 34 and a half receiving yards, whatever it was. Let's see what I don't know how to, or I do know, but it won't let me. I gotta do the other way. Hold up. They like make it so hard to find snap counts sometimes. But what I was saying was, he had been losing snaps every week. Like he was only getting on in 4 wide receiver sets. I think I clicked schedule. Here we go. Texas A&M game report. Offense passing. I should have clicked receiving. Texas A&M receiving snaps. Okay. So look, Aaron Anderson was third in snaps. Instead of, like, you know, Barian Brown and Xavier Thomas still out-snapped Aaron Anderson and the tight end. So he was 4th in snaps. I thought he was going to be 5th because Nick Anderson had been playing more snaps than him every game. I'm not going to go through here and show you this for the last 3 games because you can just trust me. Nick Anderson had been out-snapping Aaron Anderson. You can see they literally had Nick Anderson starting. Maybe Nick Anderson got hurt. I don't really know. It's college football. There's a lot of unknowns here. He could have got hurt, or, you know, he got 1 target, played 17 snaps. It doesn't say if he played all 17 snaps in the first quarter. He could have got hurt, and that's why Aaron Anderson came in and started playing a bunch, and they were trailing a fuck ton. I mean, they lost by 24. They were probably, I mean, LSU was at home. LSU honestly might have been favored, but they were probably like 4-point underdogs or something. I could look, but I don't care. So in my opinion, if you're going to be the 4th or 5th wide receiver in targets and snap share against Texas A&M, you should not be 34 and a half receiving yards. And what I'm talking about, instead of trying to beat the whole market, other books lifted, they were plus 2.5. Okay, so I was close. I said 4. Other books listed Aaron Anderson props, and they completely removed them. That's usually because of 2 things. They either get a ton of money on the over or they get a ton of money on the under. They don't know why, or they find out why and they don't want to relist them, okay? Similar to, if you remember, Terry Rozier in March 2023 or whatever it was, he was listed for every single prop. His unders got fucking obliterated, and books literally removed him and would not list him again. So every single book did that with Aaron Anderson but Prize Picks. So I thought it was a great play. The snap share, if Nick Anderson did get hurt, then I think it still was a good play. If he didn't, then I'm less confident about that, okay? I don't know, and I don't care, really. I can't look at every play like that and determine, was this play 100% a good play? I mean, I hit 65% of my college football props, you know? Like, clearly I'm doing something right. Let's go look at Isaiah Horton. He was another example of someone where I was, they don't even have him listed. Did he not play at all? They cashed it, but there was they don't even have the other guy. Okay, I guess Isaiah Horton played special teams. I don't know why he's not even in. Maybe he only ran on run plays. Oh, he did play. So he played 15 snaps, okay? Where's the... Let me find that other receiver that I thought was going to take his spots. It's not Rico Scott. Rico Scott's not a freshman, is he? I don't think that's the freshman I was talking about. But okay, let's talk about this. Horton didn't have a catch, Zenick. It was an error on Real. He had no catches. He played 15 snaps though, but he didn't have a catch. It was an error on Real. ESPN had him at 0. I think. Again, I don't care because I had on at 3.5. But Isaiah Horton started the year as the starting wide receiver with Ryan Williams and Jeremy Bernard. He was playing very well, and then they had a true freshman who was balling. 3 weeks ago, the true freshman ate into Isaiah Horton's snaps like 25%. Last week, it was like 50-50. So I said, I think it's going to keep expanding. Isaiah Horton may only play like 25-30% of snaps, and he's listed at 3.5 catches. Like, he is not, like, if you're only going to play 30% of snaps and you get 4 catches, you got to, like, have Cooper Kupp type target share, which I know he's ass now, so maybe like a Puka Nacua type, right? So I played that under. The same reason why I played Aaron Anderson. Aaron Anderson obviously did not hit, but Isaiah Horton did. That's chart. I'm guessing Nick Anderson got hurt, or they just decided, hey, Aaron Anderson's actually good, because he actually is good. They just like would not throw him the ball and would not give him snaps. I don't know why. Now that I'm done frying Texas Love's dumbass. Last week he was finally healthy. Last year's wide receiver 1. Love the feedback though. Just picking your brain. I don't even think that he had an expanded snap share last week. Because again, he didn't start this game. Nick Anderson did. He was the 4th wide receiver on the field. Let's look at, now that we're actually having a conversation about it, I'm actually wanting to. So week 8, you can see Aaron Anderson only had 23 snaps. Okay? So Aaron Anderson, 23 snaps. The week before, I think it was less than that. I do think you're right on that. No, Aaron Anderson played. I don't even see him now. Oh, he was injured week 7. So you're just saying he was slowly coming back. Again, his entire market got nuked down on books, and he still was the 4th wide receiver to come on the field and played the 4th most snaps behind Green and the other 2 wide receivers. So I thought that it was a great play. Obviously, sometimes I'm wrong. If Nick Anderson didn't get hurt and you are right that Aaron Anderson, like, you know, if next week Aaron Anderson plays even more snaps and you're right, I don't hit every play. But it looks like, I mean, they obviously were trailing a fuck ton that game. So he played 33. I mean, they had another wide receiver. I don't even know who this dude is. Kyle Parker played 26. Like, you see how many wide receivers are on here? Like, this guy played 16 passing downs. Kyle Parker. Aaron Anderson, 27. Xavier Thomas played more. Barian Brown played more. Jadez Green played more. So, he only ran a route on a little bit more than half of Garrett Nussmeier's dropbacks because he was sharing time with Kyle Parker, with Nick Anderson. I thought it was a good play. Obviously, he threw a ton. That's on Pick Finder, Props Like Cash, Ali, or any other tools like that. I'll say, like those sites are good, like, if you're wanting to do... For example, this is the only time I would use it. I would never look at any of this crap. I would like to do something like this. Aaron Wiggins. I want to see where Aaron Wiggins' fantasy is when he plays 25 plus minutes. Let's go, and since the start of 2024, 2025, 25 plus minutes. He covers 23.5, which we got 22.5 in the Discord. So let's bump this down. I don't even remember how to do that on computer. Here we go. He hit in 21 of 29 games last year. So if I was like, oh, I'm thinking about playing Aaron Anderson, let me see what his game log looks like when he plays 25 plus minutes. That's why something like this I think is good. I think that, like, all of this right here, no, not this. All of this right here is really stupid. Like, I don't care about none of this. I couldn't even tell you what some of this shit means. Like, is this saying that the Kings, I think that's who they're playing, give up the worst 3-point percentage in the league? Like, none of that matters. 3-point percentage in 3 games is so finicky anyways. Historical lines, I think, can be cool. I use a different website for that. Let me see the picks behind your head. You can see them. I got to scroll down. Sorry. There you go. I got Bennett at 192.5, and then I got Anunoby at 29, and I got Aaron Wiggins at 22.5 for what it's worth. But I still like Wiggins a lot. I still like Barnett a lot, and I still like Anunoby a lot. Even at those lines, I would have played all those. What are some of the best sites? How do limited people get the slip? They have to play on different apps or just get a new account. I followed you so many plays. You're by far the best since I'm close. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that, brother. Kuminga over 2.5 assists. Barnett going to throw for 200. I think Barnett, Coach Cottrell. That looks. I had a coach named Coach Cottrell. I think so. They're playing Texas State. We can talk about this Barnett play real quick. I actually had that pulled up to talk about before I got sidetracked by a bunch of shit. Let's go back to look at. Bro, PFF like is so bad once you load into something. Like I literally feel like I have to completely refresh the website every time. Barnett going to rush for 52. Zeke, thanks for you guys able to save off homelessness. I got you, Chrysler. Would you use PRA for Wiggins on Sleeper? It's 20.5. I don't know. Like, that's what was crazy, too, is he's 20.5 PRA and only 22.5 fantasy. Zeke, do you have a regular 9-to-5 or is this your main job? I have a nursing degree, and I'm, like, licensed to practice nursing. I just don't do it. This is my main job. So, let's talk about Texas State real quick. Texas State is fucking garbage at guarding the pass. Of all 150 or whatever the number is FBS teams, of all 136 FBS teams, Texas State is ranked the 16th worst. This says 16th best. So this means 16th easiest team to pass against, okay? Let's go back to NCAA. Talk about Barnett. Barnett's pretty effective if he actually gets pass attempts. But sometimes, I mean, like, James Madison's pretty good that they don't even need to pass sometimes. Which, that would be the scare in this game is, like, if you tell me that James Madison is averaging 6 yards a carry, I would not take this bet. So that's the worry here. But the good thing is Texas State is actually a very good rush defense. They're a shitty pass defense. So they're kind of like if the Packers a couple years ago were like this, or maybe the Lions, I don't remember. When you're really, really good at one facet, whatever you want to say, of defense, and you're really bad after another, you kind of create a funnel to where, okay, if I'm only averaging 2 yards a carry, but I'm averaging 10 yards a pass, I'm just going to fucking pass every play. Or if I'm averaging 7 yards a run and 6 yards a pass, I'm just going to fucking run every play, right? So Texas State is a pretty good rush defense. They're super bad pass coverage. So that's why I think I'm leaning towards them not being as effective in the run, which is going to really open up Barnett. He's only had one game with over 25 pass attempts, and he threw for 290 that game. In his last 5, he's hitting 3 of his last 5. Again, barely even throwing the ball. They're 6.5-point favorites, maybe 7 now. I think the line moved to 7. So he should have to throw the ball. The other way that this misses is if James Madison's up 21-0 in the first quarter. I mean, all of football is, but especially college football, is so script dependent. If Barnett, so like I got Barnett at 192, right? If James Madison comes out and they're down 14-0 in the first quarter, you can like almost cash that prop by itself. You're like, okay, yeah, that shit's hitting. They're going to throw every play. But if they go up 21-0 in the first quarter, you're like, okay, I'm probably fucked. But they're only 6.5-point favorites. And all you're doing when you're sports betting is playing probabilities. I know some people like want me to tell you like this is a 95% probability play that doesn't exist, right? I think it's like a 57%, which is obviously very strong long term. But you're just playing probabilities. Yes, there's a 10% chance that he literally throws the ball 8 times and tears his ACL, or they're up 30 points at halftime, but we're just playing probabilities, okay? Now, let's get into some sports betting. I've been answering questions and yapping for like the whole stream. Let's actually sports bet now, all right? If you guys have a question, you want me to answer? UD has Barnett at 192. Yeah, that's what I got it at. I appreciate the info, bro. Y'all don't realize that nobody is breaking things down like Zeke. Thank you. Dre likes LaMelo. All right. Do you like Wiggins points or PRA? I'd play PRA if I had to. Looking to get lifetime with you soon. Let's go, Rory. Rory. Holy shit, Rory. What'd you pick for Wiggins and OG on Underdog? Fantasy not available. I'd wait to see if I can get fantasy. Am I still betting these up to the line changes? Yeah, I would bet all three of them. And again, this is in order. I'd probably play them for lighter than one unit. Texas State has been playing teams close with every team, so they should have a reason to pass our game. Yeah, that would be good. Guaranteed lot can't lose. You like LaMelo. Dre, you said that. Yeah, I think, I mean, obviously I played it. I think that's a pretty good play. All right. Let's cook. Shea, 6.5 assists, over, under. I'll get to you in a second. I want to play some shit. 440. Congratulations, 100 streams. I joined in October. I guess that's my luck. I see your lifetime recaps. Yeah, dude, October's been brutal. Do you trust a taco pick today, NHL? There's no such thing as trusting a taco, bro. They hit it like 70%, put it in your parlay, and move on. Wasting any amount of time thinking about is a parlay or is a taco good or bad is completely a waste of your time. Complete waste of your time. Nails, sweet like candy cane. Drop the top, pop it, let it bang, pop it, pop it. But it's like I cannot change. It is. Zubac rebounds over 11. Texas State +7 coming tonight. I am not your guy for sides and totals. I'll be completely honest. I could like try to tell you something to keep you in the stream, brother. If you want sides and totals, you gotta find someone else. Which I don't really think that there's a lot of good people to tail for sides and totals. It's way too hard to win at. Put a finger in me, Zeke. Okay, come over. Bring that ass over. Aaron Wiggins PRA is up for fantasy score. I think it's okay for like 0.5, but I really like the fantasy way better. Like, look, let's just go back to this. While I'm pulling up some stuff on my other tab. So we were talking about his fantasy hit rate when he played. Let's just look at his last 20 just to make it simple. So when he played 25 plus minutes in his last 20 games, he hit his fantasy score prop in 15 out of 20 games. Now, if we switch that to PRA, we're going to say 25 plus minutes in his last 20. And what's the line, 20 and a half? It was 13 out of 20. I think that was the exact same number, honestly. What is your opinion on finding value in money line to spreads and point totals? I just kind of, said it. Royals, also known as Castillo in the court. Let's go. Oh, I see. It's Royals. Capital Y confused me. Okay. We adding into this 3-man. Is this a nuke? No such thing as a nuke, but I did play that exact 3-man. I think that you could find value in spreads and totals if you're doing, like, injury news. Like, let's say I'm, like, looking at betting on this game, right? And, like, randomly we hear Lamar's out. I think if you can go bet the Dolphins within 2 minutes of that Lamar Jackson news, you could probably be profitable. But that's, like, to the extent of what I think that you could actually find on Twitter. Sorry, I know you're not answering questions, but why do you love the prop bets and price picks specifically? I feel like I hate LOL. Prop bets are just way easier to win at. I mean, I've, like, hit above 60% of my college football bets the entire year. Really, like, 64%. You're not hitting that on sides and totals. Like, sides and totals are just too hard. All right, I'm removing this parlay from my screen. That's been there for a while. Everyone should have got it. Let's go into cooking some other plays. For everyone that's new here, I will click a play that I'm thinking about and put it on this tab. That does not mean I'm submitting it. It's just like a, hey, okay, I like this one, and let's keep looking. Just to try to help me remember stuff. Instead of, like, writing it down or something. It's kind of just like a, like you're adding some stuff in your Amazon shopping cart, and then you're going in there and deciding what to buy. Maybe no one does that, but. Goat, appreciate that, Noah. Cook something. That's what I'm doing, brother. I gotta see who is questionable today. So, no one, Norman Powell. I know Norman Powell's like, so it's literally just Norman Powell. Okay, so that's going to make me not play Wiggins, first of all. but that's good to know. That makes my life a lot easier. Bobby Portis assist is not up. Hartenstein assist probably not up. Not up. Okay. Josh Hart rebounds and assist over. That heavily depends on if he's gonna start. If he starts, it could be a good play. Like you could see, NBA RotoWire thinks that they're gonna start Huck Porty and Towns. You can see that right there. I don't think that's gonna be the lineup they go with. I think it's gonna be Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, Hart, Towns. Good morning. But if Hart doesn't start, you're chalked. Take Hartenstein rebounds and assist. I liked his assist line. What's his rebounds and assist line? Brunson steals over. I can look. I'm not playing a goblin. Yeah, I mean I'm not playing a goblin. Don't ping me about no fucking goblin. You should know better, Dre. Zubac rebounds. Sexton and Harden fantasy. Let's look at Zubac rebounds. I've been asked that like 10 times. Zubac rebounds. I mean, if you can get 10.5 at like a decent price, that's fine. Someone said Hart rebounds. Again, if Hart starts, I think that's a great play. I would just wait and see if he starts. You know, like it's not like it's gonna move at this point today. Which maybe it does, but. Good morning. VJ PA or assist? I like PA. I like PA quite a bit. Good morning. Do you watch all these games after you place the bets, or you just check at random? I watch like my favorite game usually. I mean, like I watch a game every night, but I'm not like trying to watch 8 games at once. I feel like that kind of ruins it. Like I watch 4 college football games at once because you have to. Biggest pet peeve is the cappers who push 3 or 4 gobbies and splooge when it hits. Give me a break. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. Okay, so you're saying Brunson steals because of EV. Let me check for you. Oh yeah, I like Brunson steals. Where's that shit at? You're gonna tell me it's on like fucking some random website. I'd play that though. Where PRA? I'd have to look. 446. Oh my god, dude, my legs are so tight right now. Oh. Oh. SGARA over at Prop Geek Seek. Let me look. Getting a ton. I really like Wiggins unders if Norman doesn't start. Or doesn't play, I mean. Or fuck. If Norman does play, I really like Wiggins unders. They might have taken it off, Culligan. I also like VJ props. I mean, VJ might fucking kill the Wizards. Kill the Wizards. I wish they posted his fantasy. I don't know if they have yet. I wonder if like I can still get like a little 32.5 line. They won't even post that shit. They know it's free. I like something VJ. I don't know what though. Harden over 9 assists. Warriors getting bullied versus guards on assist. If you're looking at just this year, bro, it's been like fucking 3 games. I would not look at that. What are nerves for Wiggins' power plays? PRA or PA. VJ's been a dude you put me on him and nailed it. Yeah, dude, he looks fucking good. I did not think he was going to be that good. So a ton of people are saying Shea RA. I know no Chet, no J-Dub. But it's 11.5. I can't get behind that. I think that's the right line. If it was 10.5, I'd play it. A lot of people saying Harden assists. Is it 8.5? 9.5. I can't. 9.5. I mean, you need him to get 10. If you're getting plus money, maybe. If you're talking about taking 9 flat on Prize Picks, guys, do not take flat lines like push lines on Prize Picks. They hoe you on that. They hoe you on that. Kawhi over RA. Levine 21.5. Bro, you're just saying that because he dropped 30? I don't want to assume that, Hunter, but no, I don't like Levine props. If you go to the start of the stream, I rambled about Zach LaVine for a minute. You can probably get a good idea. So someone said Kawhi RA. I wish you guys would like say like a price or an app. I'm assuming most of you guys talk about price picks though, but what do you think about the Thunder center rebounds? No Chet. I think it's just price right. I mean, like Chet's been known to be out. You know, like they could have priced that all day. VJ at 37.5 fantasy points on pick 6. Oh well, they use DK scoring, so it's a bit different, but I don't mind that. I'd probably play like one of those two if they're up. I just don't know which one I'm gonna play yet, and I don't have a pair yet, so I'm really not rushing. I thought about if they upload Bo Sparks catches. They didn't have it up earlier. They do have it now. I might play this. Oh, they added Chris Don. Okay, actually, I got to play one of those. I'm 100% going to play one of those. It's probably going to be Don. Not scared of the Wiz to lose by 20. They're 4.5 point favorites. Yeah, they might lose by 20, but like you can't. Again, gambling is all about playing probabilities. If they were like 17.5 point favorites, then sure you could say that, but they're 4.5 point favorites. So more often than not, this game is a very close game. The Wizards are more likely to win this game than they are to lose by 20. Just according to Vegas. Someone said Kuminga 5 rebounds. I don't like playing push props at all. My heart tongue cold. Have mercy on many men. Edgecom's so good, dude. I'm taking, again, guys, when I click something over here, it's just me like thinking about it. Which I'm pretty sure I'm going to play Don, but I'm just thinking about it. That's why it's in that sub spot. Let me see what Don is on books. Dude, I can't stop yawning today. So Don's minus 128 FanDuel, and it's not up anywhere else. So I definitely would play Don. Sparks just gets crazy targets, but Kawhi or 8.5 RA on project. I said no to that. Schroeder 5 assists over under. Miles Bridges fantasy. Chris Wong's actually cooking. I like that play. I wrote that down. I just haven't used it. Dude, guys, can we talk about if you were in the stream yesterday? We got done dirty by Jabari Walker and Adem Bona. Like, you're telling me one of those guys couldn't cash? That's some hoe shit. Oh god, we got an idiot. Hold up. the top comment on my free play was $5 doesn't seem too confident. Giannis under 50.5 PRA. Bona didn't give me a bono with that performance. Yeah. Also, I feel like you never pick any of the big stars in your plays. Any reason trying to find value? Yeah, Hayden, that's a really good question, actually, Hayden. Look, like I've talked about, the entire reason you got Bona at 12.5, yeah, and then he missed the 2 free throws at the end. That's awful because he should have hit at least one. The entire reason that you sports bet is to win money, correct? You're trying to find value, win money, and have a little fun. First of all, I can have fun whether I bet on Shea or Aaron Wiggins. Like it's, you're still sweating a prop. But if 5,000 people, which that's a low number, I know, I'm just throwing out a number. If 5,000 people are betting on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander points and it's bumping up and down, and it, it kind of moves up, kind of moves down, and it settles like right around here with 5,000 people playing it, or there's 25 people, 250, playing Aaron Wiggins and it settles, it settles too. What market do you think is easier to beat if you're just betting into? A market that 250 people have bet into that agree upon, or a market that 5,000 people have bet into and agreed upon? It's the same thing as like everything should be equated to something like that you can understand in stocks or housing market or something, right? If Warren Buffett and the entire stock market says that Apple should be $25, okay? If that's the entire market, Warren Buffett and all these other guys that I don't know their names of, all agree that Chris Don is catches. I haven't settled there. I haven't decided that's the play I'm playing yet, though. So you don't have to submit it because I don't know if I'm going to play that yet. But it's like betting on stars. The lines are way sharper, so I'm trying to beat way more people. And I bet on like Shea Fantasy last week. But it's just a lot of times the lines are a lot softer, or I think more off on like role players, like a Dan Bona in a new role, or the Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, or I don't know why I just said it. I meant Aaron Wiggins in a new role. Like I think those are a lot easier to win at. Which I don't think I know. See, like I disagree, Hayden. That's what I think, Zeke. That boy Shea, though, last year, if you bet over on every game, you def profit. That's why I was just wondering. There's a stat. If you watch baseball, which you don't even have to watch baseball to know this, but in 2023, the Braves offense set the record for most runs, best WRC plus, best OPS, all these stats. Like they were literally insane. They broke every single record possible. Home runs, everything. They were nuts. They had like 11 All-Stars, okay? If you bet their team total over in every single game, you had a negative 11% ROI. On a record-breaking offense, you couldn't just bet the over and win. Like, gambling is not that easy. I try to say that all the time. The books know that this offense is going crazy. So, like, Shea, I think last year was like 34.5 points half the year. Like, that's an insane... Like, Shea could go out there and drop 30, 10, and 10 and not cash your prop. Like, it's just how it is. What do you think about Lincoln Pear under 6.5 for rush yards? Lincoln's a pretty solid running back. Under 6.5, they're supposed to be losing. I can tell you. I think he's actually a pretty solid running back, though, so I'd probably say no. 65.5. I wouldn't touch that personally. It's 60.5 on FanDuel, though, which I would think about hitting the over there, but yeah, I probably wouldn't touch that. To be completely honest. Slumped over, they do it off a side. When did you first get into sports betting, Zeke? Like 4 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago. Let's cook. Let's cook. Dude, I mean, Chris Dunn sold me so much last year, and I'm about to bet his ass again, I bet. I'm talking like every time I bet on Chris Dunn last year, he would not do what I needed him to do. Zeke, do you plan on using your degree in the future? Yeah, probably. Miles Culligan, I don't know what player you're talking about. Your like first message didn't come through, Culligan. BMO said VJPA. Yeah, I do like VJ. So I keep asking questions. Why only 3-man plays? I would play 3-man or 5-man plays. It's just pure odds. 2-mans are minus 137 on average. I have some information in my Discord that I don't want to like pull up because it's gonna take me too much time. But it's just pure math. Jalen Williams. You're talking about rebounds? What do you think about Zubac rebounds? BMO, I thought it was priced correctly. We need to look the song. We need to look what the song says tonight. Oh, fuck up some commas. I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, so that's why I always do 3-mans. Yes, it's all in my Discord, but basically you only need to hit like 54% of your plays on 3-mans to be profitable. On 2-mans, you hit 56%. So it's just math. Which pin if you can't bet on college props in Florida, bet on underdog. You can't bet on college props, but you can bet on them on underdog. I just bet them on underdog. What do you mean? Why did you like Researcher yesterday? I thought he was going to play a fucking lot more, first of all. I didn't know he was going to start and be 8th most minutes played, so that kind of completely chalked it. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know why they started him to play him like 2 minutes. Do you have a play of the day yet? Yeah, it's Aaron Wiggins. I posted it on Twitter. I think this is by far the best play on the entire board. I got 22.5 fantasy, but he's going to start tonight more than likely. AJ Mitchell could start, but it really doesn't matter. I think he's going to play 25 to 27 minutes. They have him for 27, AJ Mitchell for 25. I think that's pretty accurate. You could definitely say like these guys aren't going to play that many minutes and give some more to Aaron Wiggins. He could like get up to this 32 range. I think is definitely possible. Last year in 850 minutes without Chet and Jalen Williams on the court, he averaged over 1 fantasy a minute. So if you're going to tell me, I think he's going to start and play 27 to 30 minutes. That means his fantasy line should be 27 to 30. Now, if you're going to say, okay, he might not start, he might only play 25 minutes. But if he's not starting, he's going to be playing with more bench guys and he could have increased usage. But regardless, still at 25 minutes, averaging over 1 fantasy a minute, you should not be 22.5 fantasy. He's likely going to have to either shoot like 20% or get in foul trouble or something like that to miss a 22.5 line. We don't give no fucks, yeah. 100,000, no, 100,000. $100,000, no, 100,000. I wish they would post my boy Keon Ellis. He always respected my fantasy coin. But they don't have his fantasy up. We don't get no fucks, yeah. 9.5 Pareto. I remember Garden chalked me by 0.2 fantasy. Garden. The matchup also favors him because starting lineup should blow him out. Yeah, I mean, they're 10-point favorites. Probably not a blowout, but... Do I like Pickens, PR, and UD? Yeah, slightly less, but I still like it. Chris Dunn is banned from everything. Chris Dunn has sold my shit so many times. Wiggins line's at 23.5. It is now, yes. We got 22.5, but I still like it at 23.5. Sexton Fantasy, I know someone asked me that. I like that a lot. What's your second play of the day? I don't have one yet. Like, I don't have a play that I'm absolutely in love with besides Aaron Wiggins. Paolo been banned. Paolo sucks. You ever do Demon Zeke? No, not really. Why would they think Chris Dunn is starting? Why would Chris Dunn start? You're just going to say they play small, so you're going to go... Oh, I mean, like, why would Bogdanovich start is actually the real question. Let me see what their starting lineup has been. She changed her name to my bitch. So there's no Beal. Let me see what they've been running out for starting lineups. To guard Curry. Yeah, I know, over... And, like, they probably bench Derek Jones. And, like, slide everyone down. I want to see what they've been rolling out. I wish it would, like, actually show me, like, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. So they started Bogdanovich yesterday. They said, who the fuck is Jordan Miller? Let me see what they did yesterday. Dunn had 3 steals last time they played. Yeah, no, Dunn's a dog. Steve Valiant, CJ McCollum assists. Anything that's ever like an even line like that, I don't like to play. Let's look. Los Angeles Clippers game flow. So Chris Dunn, he played 21.6 minutes. Bogdanovich played 23. Chris Paul played 11. Damn, they're doing Chris Paul dirty. So Beal and Miller are out. I actually think it kind of makes sense for Dunn to start over Bogdanovich. Because, like, you cannot put Bogdanovich on Curry or Harden. Harden definitely can't fucking guard Curry. So, if Dunn's starting, that fantasy line actually might be kind of solid. Or the assist line. You like Dunn steals so easily? Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of Dunn props are going to be good today. I think Dunn might play a ton. No, Chris Dunn is banned so much this year. Brother, I don't ban anyone. But he did sell me a fuck ton last year. I'll be the first one to say that. Bro, I wish they would post Keon Ellis fantasy. At the mall. What dog I got? It's loud as fuck. I didn't know you guys could hear that. I have a golden doodle. He be barking at like nothing. What's the song called? Bro, don't be at. You know exactly what the song's called. Oh my god, bro. You're trolling. I'm just saying. Okay, let's play some Simone Fettuccine Alfredo. You think VJ is worth it though? He came off a back-to-back. I mean, dude, VJ's like 22. If we're worried about VJ on back-to-backs already, he's cooked. Like, for real, he is cooked. So I'm going to take out Dunn, I think. And I'm going to rock one of these VJ props, more than likely. I got to figure out which one. Zeke, do you prefer a bottom-up or top-down betting strategy? Bottom-up's way better if you actually can win. But if you can't win, then I wouldn't do bottom-up. Obviously, top-down's the easiest actually to get at. Yo, I'm not worried about the prop for real. What is this song called? Bro, stop playing with me. Like, actually stop playing with me. Do I like VJ assist or VJ PA or Dunn assist more? That's what I'm trying to figure out myself. Do I like any Sexton props? Yeah, I like over fantasy. I don't think he can see our messages, LOL. I can. I've been answering almost every YouTube chat. You don't think bro knows the song name? I don't. Minutes wise. I don't know what Beam. I don't know what that means minutes wise. They will probably limit VJ's minutes. So I don't think they will. Like, I mean, again, he's in like his 4th game of his NBA career. It's like I really think VJ's like 19. I think he's like extremely young. I don't remember his exact age, but I'm pretty sure he's like literally 18 or 19. Say the song name, I'll become a lifetime sub. That is not worth it. I'll tell you this song name. VJ's gonna be a wagon. Yeah, I know. I thought about playing that VJ prop. I'm still trying to decide what my third leg is. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. You know, like Sexton's kind of interesting. Like Sexton might be my play. Or like this Keon Ellis, I think is pretty solid. LaMelo field goals. I don't bet on field goals and stuff. Sorry. I might play Keon Ellis. Fave pick. I don't know. Oh, the Aaron Wiggins play. Are you learned out any books? Literally every book. Literally every book. Concerns about the Fontanica play with Norman Powell questionable. Yeah, that's why I'm not playing it yet. Cause that's if Norman Powell doesn't play, then this Fettuccine Alfredo play is soaring over. Like I've seen people posting that John Collins PRA like so many times that line still hasn't moved. That's an example of really shitty gamblers. I mean, like every line I post moves. Let's just see what Chris Dunn. So, where's ball handling? Ball handling. He averaged 219 in 1948 minutes last year. So if you're gonna say he plays 25 minutes, that's 2.8. I mean, let's see with Harden and Kawhi though. That might affect it a lot. Cause like he should not be handling the ball that much. Which is obviously the scare. He averaged 74 and 669 against, let's say 25 minutes. Oh, I did the wrong number. That's still 2.8. I mean, that Chris Dunn assist play is definitely good. That Chris Dunn assist play is definitely good. I really like. I need to figure out what's up with I could play PA or something too for Chris Dunn. But I think that assist plays the best by far. Yeah, it is. Hoovlocks and some other dude. Dude, Hoovlocks is a fucking idiot. And some other dude posted it 7 hours ago. Last 15 head-to-head was all green. Line still doesn't move. Just take the under. Yeah, I mean, like, bro. Say 1 to 10, how much do you like the Chris Don play? I mean, I haven't even submitted it yet. So, hard to play. The Hoovlocks guy came in my chat one time because he heard I was talking about him. And he was like, hey, bro, you running that mouth? And I was like, yeah, I was saying that anyone that posts goblins sucks. And you posted a goblin. And he was like, bro, I don't even post goblins. And then I went on his Twitter, and literally the last post on his Twitter was a goblin. And it was a 2-man, too, and it was for like $500. And I was like, dude, you're garbage. And then he just stopped responding to my chat. Oh, and then he said something like, I think it was something stupid about limiting. He was like, I'm not limited because I drive traffic for them. And I was like, yeah, you're an idiot. Should we go ahead and grab Don and Dunn? You could, like, if you're wanting, I think that they're both good. I'm trying to look for a third. I don't know what the play is going to be just yet. I don't know if I'm going to play Don for sure just yet either. So you're risking it if you're going to play that. I might just run this Sexton or Keon Ellis. I don't know yet. Those are definitely the two that stand out to me the most. Play the day. Hey, bro, you running that mouth? Yeah, I know. And also, like, at that, I mean, like, bro, I'm like 6'3", 290. Which I'm not 299, I'm 265. But still, like, I'm a big motherfucker. Obviously, I mean, you guys can tell. It's not like I'm sitting on here. I might look small because of my camera height. Because I'm using a standing desk right now. But, like, I'm pretty fucking tall. Maybe I should get my camera down so y'all think I'm tall as shit. Let's adjust that. Oh, yeah, now I look like I'm fucking 8'9". You know how tall I look? 6'7". No, I'm playing. Someone's gonna comment they're clicking off the video for that. Oh, how did I miss this play? You're researching right now. So I'm trying to do two things at once. Would you take Dunn 8.5 PA? I'd rather have the thing that I have loaded in. So Andrew Wiggins or Francescino unders if Powell is out. Yeah. Fettuccine Alfredo. Oh, I'm researching right now this Addy hitting. Bro, when I take some Adderall, I'm talking like my gambling is on another fucking level. Maybe I just need to start taking Adderall every day. Because I gamble, I'm on like demon time when I take Adderall. Like I usually do some crazy shit. What do y'all use to research? DeGoat Mark needs a channel. Brother Jacob, stop. If he had a clip of me saying that, of like someone, if he knew that someone said it in my chat, he'd freak out. He'd be like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I need it, bro. DeGoat Mark DeGoat Mark's one of my best friends. He's a clown. What you think about cappers that post a picture of all green or all red and say follow and like so my bot can send you to play? I don't know what that means. I know the follow and likes on my bot continue to play. That's just normal. The all green or all red, I have no idea what that means. settle down. What you talking about, Salty? Fuck does that even mean? All green meaning overs, all red meaning unders. Oh, I don't. I'll be honest, I'm still confused. Colin Sexton fantasy score is high. Yeah, but he's been hooping. I almost posted the over. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, like why is he 4.5 rebounds with Embiid back? Embiid's back. Bona's still gonna play. Quentin Grimes is obviously gonna play a ton. Like, I mean, I know he's gonna start, but he's gonna play. Like, I think 15 minutes is about right. I don't know why he is listed at 4.5. I'm not saying it's like a 5-unit nuke. I'm just saying that I'm kind of confused by that line. I think that's a pretty good play. And then Bogdanovich with no Beal. I know I'm looking at Dunn. I'm between Dunn and Bogdanovich. It's just not good that I'm between both. But like Bogdanovich is still going to get 20-something minutes. And he's 10.5 PRA and he's going to play 20 minutes or so. Like, let's go Bogdanovich. Why is he not just all the way at the top if I'm spelling it right? Like, I know how to... Bogdan, bro. Why is it fucking doing that? You can tell I don't use this website a lot. They don't even have him on this fucking website? Yo, this is so shitty. I want to see, like, when he's playing 20 plus minutes, what his fucking... Oh, I forgot you can still see that when I pull that over here. Bro, this shit's ass. This shit's ass. Okay, so we're just not gonna work now. Okay. What's another website that I can do that on? I'll just look up StatMuse, I guess, but... I don't even know if this works anymore. I thought they, like, made it a paywall. I've not been on this website in forever. This is just not useful at all. Like, that is just not useful at all. Can props.cast please work? Oh, they removed Chris Dunn, them motherfucking bitches. Them little motherfuckers. Oh, they some bitches. I like Bogdanovich a lot, bro. Both of these lines I think are really good. Bogdanovich and Dunn, which I don't like playing both. Because one of them is going to take minutes from the other. One of them's 100% taking minutes from the other. Dude, why do they have to remove Chris Dunn? Don's on better? Oh, if anything's on better, I'll play it there. At least I think I will. I'm saying that like I will. Chris Dunn is not on better. He is not on better. Maybe I need to refresh. Yeah, he's not on better. I need to figure out something for this. Honestly, might play 2-man. As crazy as that sounds. As crazy as that sounds, I might play 2-man. stroke just went viral. He is on better. I have him right now. I mean, he's just not on better for me. Like, you can see the screen right there. I just refreshed my page too. Where's Wiggins Fantasy? I don't know. They might have removed it. I think this Jabari Walker Bogdan plays really strong. But I need a third. I need a third. Like, do I just play Chris Dunn and say fuck it? Like, they're both gonna get 20 minutes? I've done it only half your whole life. I'm so fucking sick and tired of the Photoshop. Show me something natural, like I go out. That's so fun. Torian Prince, bro, PRA. Let me see if that's good. Hey, if you're talking about over, I think that's okay, yeah. Mids top. Keon Ellis, maybe. I might split this a couple times. Fuck. This is, you're seeing peak stress right now for Zeke. You're seeing peak stress. Uh-huh. Okay. Are you posting this stuff in the Discord? Yeah. I mean, I just did that. When you search his name on Better, 3.5 shows up. Oh, wow. It actually might now. No, it doesn't. You guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, I'm just playing these two. I mean, like, do I... Oh, okay, yeah, they just made the decision for me. I'm just gonna play a two-leg. I legit like think they just made the decision for me. Let me check one more time. I'm about to just submit this and say, fuck it, it's a two-leg. But, like, these are only up here. They're gonna move. They're both very strong plays, in my opinion. I could force like a Bo Sparks over catches because I think that's okay. I could force. I actually might not force because I think these are both decent plays. Like the Sexton over. Oh, it's 28 now. Yeah, I know they removed Dunn. So they bumped Sexton. Is Miles Bridges still 37? He's, I mean, 34. Yes. And I'm gonna go hard. Oh, they posted Josh Hart fantasy. Okay, I'm playing Keon Ellis for one of them. I'm 100% playing Keon Ellis. Sion James. Is there anything questionable in that game? Trey Mann's questionable. which would probably open up some Sion James minutes. Hey, those definitely plays. Yeah, I have. Okay, I'm definitely playing Keon Ellis. Back and watch me smack that all on the floor. Please just don't shoot 16% Keon Ellis. Like, that's all I'm asking. Sexton bumped. Anunoby over rebounds and assists I think is good. I just already played something with him. But I can see it from the shadow. Trey Johnson is up for a fucking block. He has 3 blocks already. Little ass Trey Johnson. Guys, I'll answer all the questions when I find my slip for this. The Sparks back or whatever. No, not Sparks. Don. He is not. Christian Moss is up now. I don't think he's been up. But I don't think I like that. Okay. So Tony going 7 games. I don't know. Do I like Ellis or Bogdan better? Bogdan. I'm gonna play this one for sure. I need to find something for this Walker and Bogdan play next. Because I want to have more than one slip with them. I really like those two. Dude, if this shit does this every fucking time I start to play one more time, I'm gonna lose my shit. All right, I'm playing that for sure. Let me refresh. You guys can actually see what it is. Because this website sucks. I can wrap these feelings out loud. I'm really feeling to the days that I die. Do you like Ellis? I already answered that. So let's go ahead and find Walker again. I mean, he's going to play 15 minutes with Embiid. And Bona back. And I mean, Bona's been back, but you know what I'm saying. The other one was Bogdan. He's only going to play 20 minutes. But like 20 minutes on a T&a-half PRA line is kind of crazy. Because he'd be letting that thing fly. Again, if he just doesn't fucking shoot, like, I know Embiid's limited. But I'm saying, like, Embiid is back. Walker's going to play. I mean, they have 15 minutes. And I think that's pretty close to accurate. With Grimes, Edwards, Bona's going to play, Drum's going to get his. Like, Walker's going to play 15 minutes, I think. Yesterday, I thought he was going to play like 20 without Embiid, and he still played 14, which I know he got in foul trouble, but I really like these two. I would love to find another play with those two. Apparently, Ellis Bunkers was my least favorite. I have less on Walker. I did have Chris Dunn over 1/2 assist JR. So you can look up for my better question if you have time. So for your slips, you plan better. Do you play the same slip that you do on PB, or do you mix and match both? I'm probably limited on PB. No one is playing the full slips for PB. I just play what I can. Like I can't deposit into better for some reason. But like I just play what I can. Which now they have 3 legs. That's gonna be really nice. I just play what I can. Like, I really don't care about same slips. All that's nonsense. If I like 10 plays, I like them all. You know, like, it's not like I like this play paired with this. We're not doing correlation. Just play the slips how you can. Pairings are random. Walker is ass. Yeah, he sucks. Russell Westbrook's playing right? Yeah, he is. Westbrook is playing tonight, yes. Can you check T. Johnson? Trey, check him for what? Oh, Bogdan moved. Let me see if I can find a. Let me find see if I like any other. Oh, they removed Jabari Walker too. They some bitches. They're some bitches. What was the Watford news? I just missed it. Oh, he's coming off and playing. They said he's gonna play in spurts. I mean, was that not kind of already known? Unless I'm crazy, I feel like that was kind of already known. Shout out to you, bro. I don't gamble daily anymore. When I was back in the Discord community and the most profitable for me, I was the best ever. I love you so much. Now just show love on Twitter and follow your Twitter, please. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Walker under 10.5 PRA. Yeah, that's fine. I definitely like rebounds better. Levine over field goal attempts. I don't bet on field goal attempts. You said Trey Johnson PRA. I think it's a fine over. Nothing crazy. I probably want to play it, but if I did play it, I'd play it over. So this thing is saying they think Westbrook's going to play 20 minutes. Monk's going to play 20 minutes. Any reason you think PP lifted the $25 a day limit for everybody? I didn't know they did that. They didn't do that. Yesterday I literally got limited. Like the $25 a bet. Or I thought I did. Can you check Trey expected minutes? Yeah. They have. Where's Trey? Where's the Wizards? Right here. They have 27 minutes. I think that's a bit high. I think it's like 25, but. So, Sam Merrill got ruled out. That's Wednesday. Trey Johnson is playing Tuesday. Is that bad for the under? Is what bad for the under? Dude, I'm so fucking tight right now. Oh. AJ Green looks nice first half. I don't know. Yeah, MJ posted MMA stuff, so I played all of his, and he was on PP went over 25 a day. Maybe it was a mistake, but it was all before 12 p.m. EST. I don't know. Will the PGA plays be back this week? I don't think there's a tournament. Let me see. I can't even keep up with all the sports right now. Like the schedules. No, there's no tournament this week. Next week. We will have PJ next week. What do you think about Puka over 88.5 yards? You still cooking more? Or are you done? I want to cook more, but we'll have to see. I might wrap this up soon. I wanted to see if I could wait out the Norman Powell news, but I also want to go eat dinner with my wife, and I can do that on my phone. Might be it for me, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't see anything. I am talking to my underdog rep, trying to get my streaks back. If my streaks come back, we are gonna be lit. Is Walker 4.5 good for the under? Yeah. Let me see if I can find a underdog play for you guys. Walker, not up. 10.5 PRA is though. So I can play that. You know, I already played Keon. Let me see if I can get my boy Bogdanovich. I can. Georgia and A football. Yeah, I'm from Atlanta. Walker under 4.5 rebounds, 1 unit. Yes. Can you get my streaks back too? I don't know. Apparently everyone got it. Why do you look like you're from GA? I am from GA. You can eat dinner on your phone with your wife. Colligate, bro. My wife knows. Trust me. She's had to deal with it for a long time. She's a trooper. Sometimes she gets mad because she got to repeat herself, but she's a trooper, dog. My wife's the great. She was all up on me screaming. Yeah. I need to see this. Oh, he's not up. I need to see this fucking Norman Powell news. Let's get a little underdog parlay cooking. Don't you say me. Oh, hey, ATS so small. Who do I'm gonna see this dude at the grocery store? You might. I'm like, yeah. One more dance, and I'm like, yeah, how the hell am I supposed to leave? Hey, Usher's ATO. Through and through. Let's get Adam Bona owes me some coin. Oh, they bumped Bogdanovich, bitch. Yeah, fuck. Why they do me like that? Done assists. Ooh, yeah, let me see if done assists is up. On this. Oh my god. 0.77x, dog? They're acting like I killed their mother. Sorry until I get them in their birthday suit. No more PP? Maybe not. Who knows? I'm always down to give out grown men some PP. Announce that pals remain questionable. That's so helpful, dude. Fuck them. But a freak in the bed. Oh, I mean, there's so many Heat plays that keep popping up, and I'm like, I don't know about this motherfucker. Because he just don't want to announce what he's doing. If I ran the NBA commission, the first thing I do is say everything has to be decided. Oh, they, what the hell? What the hell did they do to my boy Bogdan? They changed it to 14.5, 103. Did he just get announced starting or something? Alex RA under, not bad? Hell no. I almost played the over, brother. Under for sure, no. But if you already played it, I hope it hits, because I didn't end up playing the over, so. Take that, ride it back a little bit on a beat right there, booty go. Cups to get this on average. I like Bogdan over PRA more, but I do like assist a lot too. I just couldn't find assist anywhere. I like this Bona play a lot, but like, oh, let's see if they got Chris Don. Bullshit, we own it. They don't. They don't even have a fucking reception pop up. Useless bitches. We got Alonzo Bennett, but I've already played him, and I don't want to play him for more. Let's see if they got like Shohei Fantasy up. Bro, that's so dirty, because, like, how am I supposed to know that that's the hitter? Like, why can't I say that that's the batter? Or why can't I say that that's the pitcher and nuke this and then argue it with support? Or does it usually say pitcher fantasy? Let's find Shane Bieber. Because I would definitely take this bitch to court. Yeah, like, come on now. This just says 24.5 fantasy. Who says I can't go argue that this 13.5 was supposed to be pitcher fantasy? You know? I mean, obviously you could say common sense, but like, come on, bro. I should absolutely just piss nuke that, and then just make a scene on Twitter. I like Underdog though, so I can't do that. But that feels like a accident waiting to happen. They should fix that. Yeah, they fucked me on that Shohei Fantasy line. Yeah. I mean, I'd never get. My DK lineup for tonight: Melo, Edgecombe, Jaquez, Keontae, George, Washington. Oh, Keyshawn George. Jovic, Curry, Moody, and Cole Anthony. I like a lot of those. Cole Anthony is probably really good for the price. I might have played Bogdanovich points in this slip. I hate betting on like fucking 5.5 fantasy points though, or 5.5 points. But like, that's just. I mean, he's gonna play 20 minutes. Like, why is he 6.5 points? God, he played 24 minutes and scored 0 points last night. Oh my God. I think some better did that. They made a big deal about it, and they did not care about it. Yeah, they might not. They're having hard now early in the end. The first start, news broke and banged it after a couple seconds. No pitch hitter only, and it's not said really anywhere. Yeah, like I'd understand if it said pitcher under Shane Bieber, but it doesn't. So like they're just saying fuck you. This might be my 3-leg. So they don't like Sion James. Biggie, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Only one I was torn on was Moody, but it wasn't much available for salary left. Yeah. And Moody can sometimes get a lot of PTE. Like when he shoots 16% and hooks me on a 6X, 9.5 PRA, shoots 1 for 6 or whatever it was, and still hooks. On chalkboard, Chris Dunn still at 1.58, 1.84X. That's really good. I actually might find a pair for that. I wonder if I can get like Don or Sparks at a good price. Oh, I could just use one of these chalkboard promos. Like LaMelo points with Chris Dunn. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to for sure do that. You make everything for fun. Worry about the condoms. I'm way too numb, yeah. It's way too dumb, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time. Where is he at, fool? There you go, bumasses. Okay. I'm playing this. Good call out. Let me make sure LaMelo Ball is a better play. Pulling up right beside you. Touchdown, Mariah. Yeah, I'm gonna play LaMelo. Yeah. Oh no, I can't fuck with y'all. That's why I can't do all wrong. I just played this on chalkboard. I don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to get this to load. There's a way for like me to like get it to load on here, but I don't know how to do that. Yo, this camera's useless. This is like $1,000 camera. I played Chris Dunn over assist with a LaMelo Ball promo. If you're on chalkboard, you know what I'm talking about. This that anchor promo. Who's this Sion James guy percentage pick? Yeah. So Bogdan PR should be like 12.5, but 14.5 on underdog. Yeah, it should be 12.5, I'd say. Because his Bona plays good. Melo and Dunn, yeah, so Dunn over 1.5 assists and that Melo anchor at 14.5 points. I like the Bona play, but I don't really have any pairs for it. I'm a head out. Hour 45 stream. Yesterday was a 2-hour and 20-minute stream. We only had 5 games, so I don't even know how we ran for an hour and 45. But I appreciate the game. Appreciate if you tuned in. I see you tomorrow. Definitely Thursday. Tomorrow I might take the day off. We'll see. Is Bona under 5 boards good? Maybe. Let me see if Bona's up for on this. Oh, he's 4.5 now. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Appreciate